This might be the greatest NBA offseason of all time. If you're new here, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subs, maybe by next month, who knows? So I put the entire offseason into NBA 2K to find out who actually won it. Of course, the contender for the title is the OKC Thunder. They won 2 years ago, just before the Knicks, and they have some of the best players and picked up a good rookie in Ademara. And you can't leave out the Philadelphia 76ers for the East. They traded Paul George's $50 million contract for Jaylen Brown. You can't really complain about something like that. So we're going to simulate the season to see how things go, and maybe we'll even get to hop in some games. Yeah, some of the trades are crazy. I mean, Kawhi back to Toronto. He was just trying to avoid that lawsuit, but LaMelo, he left the Hornets. I thought he was like a Hornets for lifer. And I mean, Braun has not signed with anyone at the moment in free agency, but I heard he could be going to Philly. He said he's signing for a minimum. So either way, Victor Wembanyama is your MVP, 27, 12, and 3 blocks. Cooper Flagg is your rookie of the year. Huh? Cooper Flagg is not a rookie. Excuse me. All right, just imagine this as like Darren Peterson or someone. AJ Mitchell is your 6th man of the year, and Wemby is your DPOY. In the play-in tournament, we have Phoenix versus Golden State and New Orleans versus Denver. In the East, we have Boston versus Orlando and Washington versus Miami. Golden State makes it out of the West. Washington makes it out of the East. Now, the Washington Wizards are going up against the defending champions, New York Knicks. I'm surprised Brooklyn made it in here. Look at how's that team looking? Nolan Traore, Yegor Demon, Michael Porter Jr., Julius Randle. Well, he's a 2K Chico. 30 points per game? I think that's just in the playoffs. It is. Oh my god. I thought he was averaging 30. First round. Let's just see if anything is close here. Detroit sweeps Boston. Minnesota sweeps Lakers. OKC, gentlemen sweeps Phoenix. New York, gentlemen sweeps Washington. Brooklyn beats the Toronto Raptors with Kawhi Leonard. We'll simcast this big game 7 here. Atlanta Hawks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's kind of a close game. 4-point game, 1 minute 40. I'll jump in here. We have Wiggins throwing the ball in for the Cavs. He's going to pass it in to Proctor, over to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets fouled. Tyson throwing it back in for the Cavs here, over to Mobley. Over to Harden. Harden driving to the basket. He's got, I don't even know who that is on him. Something Carter. Harden is going to throw it up and miss. Carter gets the board here. Naw is going to be driving. Passes it over to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson with someone on him. Passes it back out to Carter to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels with a long 3. And it's out. Jared Allen gets the board. Over to Harden. Harden passes over to Donovan Mitchell, back to Harden, and Harden is going to go in the corner here and pass out over to Tyson. Tyson with the 3 and misses. Dude, these guys suck. And they foul. James Harden fouls because they had one to give. All right. Onyeka Okongwu passes into Carter here. Carter has 2 on him, passes over to Naw, passes over to Daniels, and Daniels is fouled by Jalen Tyson. I guess I do know who that is. Dyson Daniels hits the first free throw, putting him up 118 to 113. Second free throw is also good, 119 to 113, 6-point game here. James Harden is going to be taking it up for the Cavaliers. They're on home court too. They should be cooking. Oh, speaking of cooking, Harden with the left. 115 for the Cavaliers. Onyeka Okongwu passes it in to Jalen Carter. Jason Carter, I don't know. Whatever his name is. Harden fouls him. And they're going back to the line. And misses the first. Big free throw to miss there. Second free throw is in. 120 to 115. And timeout from the Cavaliers. Chicken Nuggets passing it in here. Passes over to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Harden. Harden with the lob passes it straight into Jalen Johnson's hand, and they're fighting. Hey, someone give them a technical foul. Jalen Johnson with the free throw. This game is over. Yeah, and your Atlanta Hawks are going to be going to the second round. Game 7 over there, San Antonio versus the Golden State Warriors. Let's simcast this too. Let's see. Maybe we can hop in here too. Maybe not. It's going to be like a 50-point blowout, 124 to 77. Guy Victor Wembanyama went for 30 points. Steph only had 20. Yeah, not much you can do about that. The actual got a DNP? Oh, man. Draymond probably punched him or something. I accidentally just simulated the whole round. It was a sweep anyway. Gentleman sweep from San Antonio against Dallas. Sweep Minnesota. 3-3 up in this New York versus Brooklyn series. That home crowd advantage is not going to be working in that game. But Detroit beats the Atlanta Hawks up in 6. And oh my god, Brooklyn is making this a game? Maybe not. Not really close. 120-98. Not really close at all. New York versus Detroit. Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Joe, Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, and Jalen Duren versus the 2026 champion New York Knicks. And in the West, we have the OKC Thunder versus the San Antonio Spurs. It looks like Dub is hurt, but what can you expect? And we'll simulate the game here. New York takes the first, Detroit takes the second, third goes to New York, fourth goes to New York, and it's up 3-1. In the West, OKC is up 3-0 on San Antonio. And the Knicks sweep Detroit in 5. Out in the West, San Antonio does take Game 4. Game 5 goes to OKC. Shea is your Western Conference MVP. Cat is your Eastern Conference MVP. And the NBA Finals is Knicks versus Thunder. Your New York Knicks, hey, they've beaten harder teams, some would say. New York Knicks take 1, Game 3. Thunder up 3-1. Can this be a game? Who knows? I wouldn't say this is looking like a game. 140-111, 146-118, and your OKC Thunder are NBA champions once again. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander takes home Finals MVP, putting up 37 points per game in the playoffs. And, Jalen Brunson couldn't do it all, man. I blame Drummond, you left Philly, man. Either way, player retirements. LeBron James is calling it quits. He was in the Utah Jazz. What are you doing? And, hey, maybe that's how the 2027 season looks. Who knows? If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.